Menopause, insulin resistance, and cortisol, the hormonal storm that changes your body. Menopause is already challenging on its own, but when you factor in the complex relationship between hormones like estrogen, insulin, and cortisol, things get even more complicated. Many women experience changes during this time that go beyond the familiar symptoms of hot flashes and mood swings. Insulin resistance and elevated cortisol levels can lead to weight gain, fatigue, and an increased risk of chronic diseases. Menopause and hormonal changes. During the transition, also known as perimenopause, levels of estrogen and progesterone begin to decline. Estrogen is not only responsible for fertility and menstruation but also plays an important role in metabolism and the regulation of insulin. As estrogen levels drop, it becomes harder for the body to effectively process sugars and fats, which can lead to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance. Why weight gain often occurs. Insulin resistance occurs when your body's cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone responsible for moving glucose from your bloodstream into your cells for energy. When your cells don't respond well to insulin, more sugar remains in your blood, causing your pancreas to produce more insulin. This elevated insulin level can lead to fat storage, especially around the abdomen, a common issue for women during menopause. Why does this happen? Decrease in estrogen. Estrogen normally helps improve insulin sensitivity. When estrogen levels drop, the body loses this protective effect, leading to less effective glucose regulation. Change in fat storage. Before menopause, women tend to store fat around their hips and thighs, but after menopause, this shifts to the abdomen, a key marker of insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome. The role of cortisol, the stress hormone trap. Cortisol, the stress hormone produced by your adrenal glands, plays a key role in how your body responds to stress. While cortisol is crucial for managing acute stress and energy balance, chronic stress with prolonged high cortisol levels can wreak havoc on your metabolism. What does cortisol do during menopause? Increased fat storage. High cortisol levels are associated with increased fat storage, especially around the belly. Combined with the drop in estrogen, this vicious cycle of weight gain is amplified. Blood sugar fluctuations. Cortisol also raises blood sugar by releasing glucose from your liver, which in turn prompts more insulin production. Chronically elevated insulin and cortisol levels can worsen insulin resistance. Reduced muscle mass. High cortisol levels lead to muscle tissue breakdown, which slows your metabolism. This makes it harder to burn calories, leaving you more prone to weight gain. The interaction between insulin resistance and cortisol during menopause. One of the biggest challenges during menopause is the hormonal dance between insulin and cortisol. As your body adapts to lower estrogen levels, cortisol often rises in response to stress, lack of sleep, or changing energy needs. These elevated cortisol levels can worsen insulin resistance, trapping your body in a cycle of fat storage, cravings, and fatigue. Lack of sleep due to hot flashes and night sweats raises cortisol, leading to sugar cravings and more fat storage. Insulin resistance raises your blood sugar levels, adding stress to your body and increasing cortisol production, making it harder to lose weight, even with a healthy diet. How to keep your metabolism in balance. While the changes your body undergoes during menopause may feel overwhelming, there are ways to manage both insulin resistance and high cortisol levels. Diet. Eat foods that help stabilize blood sugar levels, such as fiber-rich vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats. Avoid quick sugars and refined carbs that can further lower your insulin sensitivity. Exercise. Strength training helps preserve muscle mass, which is essential for keeping your metabolism active. Exercise also helps lower cortisol and improves insulin sensitivity. Stress management. Yoga, meditation, and breathing exercises can lower cortisol levels and help your body cope with stress. This can improve both your insulin sensitivity and your overall sense of well-being. Sleep. Prioritize sleep. as sleep deprivation raises cortisol and worsens insulin resistance. Ensure a dark, cool bedroom environment and maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Menopause brings with it a hormonal restructuring that affects your body in many ways. The interaction between insulin resistance and elevated cortisol levels can increase the risk of weight gain and chronic diseases. Understanding how these hormones are linked can help women take proactive steps to support their health during and after the transition. Through a balanced diet, regular exercise, stress reduction, and adequate sleep, the negative effects of these hormonal changes can be minimized, leaving you feeling more energized and healthier during this phase of life. If you'd like to see more of these educational videos, please like and subscribe to this channel, so you will not miss a thing.